up, good people, and welcome to another episode of This Is Dope. It's your man Ahmad here with another dope story in tech this week. Over the past 3-4 weeks. Apologies, I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. Life happens. I've been busy with work, busy with family, just busy. So I haven't had a chance to upload any content, but I'm back now. And today's video is going to be about, my impressions, recommendations, thoughts on the iPad Air 4 versus the iPad Pro 2020, as far as what type of users are best for each device, or is each device best for, I should say. So, as everybody knows, Apple Apple had an event on September 15th. The Time Flies event. There they introduced the Apple Watch Series 6. They did the Apple Services bundles, all that good stuff, right? But one of the other major announcements there was the iPad Air 4. So the iPad Air 4 is a awesome device. Comes in a number of amazing colors. Total redesign. Looks a lot like an iPad Pro now. Smaller screen, however, than an 11-inch. Comes in 10.9-inch screen size, Display options, storage options are a lot smaller as well. Only comes in 64 gigs or 256 gigs max for storage. No ProMotion display. No Face ID, but they do have Touch ID, which actually they put in a unique place on the power button itself. What else? They've also placed the A14 chip inside the iPad Air 4. So it has an even newer chip than the iPad Pro. The iPhone 12 has not come out and was not announced. So far, this is the only device that has the A14 line of chips, which is significant, right? USB-C, so Lightning in the iPad Air is gone. It's USB-C. It's compatible with the Apple Pencil 2, which is great. Also compatible with the Magic Keyboard. Now, I don't know the specifics because I've been thinking about it, and it's a 10.9-inch screen device. The bezels are really small, so to me, that says it's probably smaller than the 11-inch iPad Pro. So, did they make a Magic Keyboard specifically for the iPad Air? Or are they talking about using the Magic Keyboard for the iPad Pro 11-inch, which to me would be a little weird if the dimensions are smaller on the device, but that's something that will be seen soon because I believe the device is being released in the early part of October. So that's some background on the device, right? One of the other major questions that kind of ties into, I guess, my next part of this video is there hasn't been an announcement on how much RAM is in this device, at least none that I've seen. And I say that to say this because there's 6 gigs of RAM in the iPad Pro 2020, all models, right? The 2018, it was just in the 1 terabyte models, but for every single model in the iPad Pro 2020 line, there are 6 gigs of RAM. And so that leads me into who the devices are made for, right? So in my opinion, the iPad Pro is made more for professionals. Right? Professionals, people that are really gonna kind of put it through its paces. Like I use myself as an example, right? I'm an IT professional. I do a number of unique things with my devices, right? This is my iPad is my daily driver. Like I do this for about 95% of the things I do, work or home related, right? Research related, anything. 95% of the time, my iPad Pro is what's going to get used, right? So with that being said, I have the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, 1 terabyte of storage. I have the 2020 model. So that is something that is a requirement of mine. Really, the screen size, storage options, And for me, the ProMotion display is awesome. I couldn't see not having one, right? So that to me is a downside of a professional or someone with that, I guess, pro moniker, or however you want to say it. Someone that is using this day to day to make money. let's put it like that. I think that is where the benefit of having an iPad Pro will come into play. Students, however, I believe students will have a bigger benefit using the iPad Air. The colors, obviously, I mentioned earlier, the colors are great. The compatibility with the Apple Pencil 2 is also awesome. To me, it's much better than the first version of the Apple Pencil. The ability to use a Magic Keyboard will allow it to be the primary computing device for students and for really, really casual users, I would say as well. I would also say that the use of the A14 chip also is another plus, right? I mean, obviously it's going to give you a performance bump over the 12Z, which is in the current iPad Pro models. However, without knowing how much RAM is in that device itself, I can't really tell you what overall performance will be like in comparison, right? The chip bump is probably noticeable in the 14, between the 14 and the 12Z, but if the iPad Pro has more RAM in it, excuse me, brain cramp for a second, has more RAM in it, then that's going to definitely make up for some of the processor war that it's losing to the iPad Air. I think both machines are excellent. I just think, personally, my opinion is for people who are using their iPad Pro to do work, to make money, to prepare to make money. Like if you're in college or university and you are a graphics design student, you're doing something that's really processor intensive and really, really, system intensive. If that iPad Air does not come with 6 gigs of RAM, it's not going to be the right choice. If you need something that's going to hold a lot of storage, more than 256, that's probably not going to be, it's not going to be the option for you. Most people that are using this as their main machine need more than 256 gigs of RAM, of storage space on their device. So that's really my take on the situation. Both really, really great devices. One is a little bit more suited towards the casual user, in my opinion, a casual / light pro user. One is most definitely a workhorse meant to, put in work without buckling or straining or hesitating at all. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is my opinion. I want to thank you guys for tuning into the video. Please mash that like button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you like it. I promise to not take this long of a break again. I actually have another video coming out pretty soon. With that, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'm out.